All right, in this video, I want to highlight a really neat motorcycle advocacy piece that is out there right now that a Beta of Georgia actually has taken the lead on. And then I'll explain to you the two reasons why I think it's important for us to highlight it, and then we'll go from there. So let me tell you first what it is. Some of you may have heard of it. A lot of you may not have. I thought it was really neat once I learned about it, and it's a great example for us going forward. And this is the Highway 80 petition that has been filed regarding an eastbound curve on Highway 80 in Phenix City. And what's happening there is on this curve, it's over a bridge, and it's a 40-foot drop to a road below. And it started with one particular motorcycle accident, and then it was highlighted that this has happened before several times, which shows that this is a very dangerous curve for motorcycle riders. So what happens is when there's a wreck on this curve, several motorcycle riders have been propelled in the air from the wreck and have gone over the very low barrier on this curve of the bridge, and then they fall 40 feet down to the road below. There's been several deaths from that. And so what it highlighted is infrastructure issues in how motorcycle riders are not being properly thought of when DOT, both state and federal, are looking at roadway design, safety measures, things like that. And this petition in particular is focusing on this one stretch of highway to try to get this barrier heightened to keep motorcycle riders from going over and down 40 feet, potentially to their death. So really great advocacy, number one. That's my first highlight, is this is the type of stuff that unfortunately riders have got to get more involved in, is the micro local issues, safety issues in particular, which is, what I like to highlight. There's also other issues, but in particular to try to help us stay safe. We know we're going to get in wrecks out there. We know that these vehicles are not looking out for us. We're getting numbers that are worse and worse every day, especially this year. So we need to have a DOT that is looking at infrastructure, not just from your typical motor vehicle with four wheels, but also motorcycle riders that have unique characteristics to their accidents. So a great argument here for motorcycle rights and in particular safety. Number two is what I've highlighted before in a prior video, which is infrastructure concerns. I want you guys to be particularly aware of that, and I want to hear from you so we can share to help protect each other, and again, maybe highlight other areas that we can get organizations like a Beta of Georgia involved locally to try to help petition and change some of these infrastructure concerns for motorcycle riders. What's clear from all of this and from what I've researched is the United States does not properly look at motorcycle safety when they are constructing infrastructure for roads. I know this from the legal work that I've done in pursuing infrastructure design, negligence, and all of that in certain wrecks, not motorcycle wrecks, that this is highly scientific. They have a ton of data. They do a lot to try to make these roads safe for commuters. But again, they're missing the motorcycle rider. Europe and Asia are way ahead of us in taking into consideration every time that they create some infrastructure that motorcycle riders in particular are going to be safe in whatever they're designing. So again, very, very interesting advocacy perspective here in the micro local community to try to protect motorcycle riders. I want to hear from you guys. Comment to this, shoot me an email. What infrastructure issues specifically have you seen on certain roads that's similar to what's going on with this petition? You know, we're not talking about the things that we all know that's out there, which is, you know, the grass clippings, those sorts of things. I'm talking about hard infrastructure that the state or the federal government are designing that is dangerous as you're out there riding. Let us know, help bring awareness for all of us when we're out there riding, and maybe give us some more advocacy issues that we can raise on the local level. Thanks for watching the video.